what I'm talking about. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. This whole time I'm over here trying to talk to y'all, trying to see what's going on. I'm over here talking. Y'all can't even hear me. Y'all can't even hear me. What's good with you though, Jacob? How you been, man? Hopefully good. It's been a minute since I seen you in here. I think I was live like maybe twice last week. I know you're like, man, but you don't go live like that. You're right, I don't go live like that. But that's finna change though, brother. You like how I just had that whole conversation? You like I just had the whole conversation, Jacob, without you? The conversation involved you, but I didn't even give you a chance to respond. You good? That's good, man. That's a blessing, bro. I'm glad to hear that. I gotta save this beat. I like this beat. I like this beat a lot, actually. We letting a few people get up in here, man. We letting a few people get up in here. I ain't gonna lie. I literally, it's 12:06. Okay. It's 12:06. I literally woke up at 12. And here we are. I'm tired as heck, bro. But I needed to hop on because I wanna watch that especially for my Eagles fans. I wanna watch that Cooper DeJean I think it was called Pivot Podcast or something like that. They did an interview with bro. So I definitely want to watch that. So if you guys are in here, man, share this, like this. Matter of fact, does it even show that I'm live, bro? Because I don't. Yo, what's good with you, K? How you doing? So glad that you hopped up in here, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I was just telling them, I don't know if you was already in here, if you just came in here. I was just telling them that I'm finna do a reaction to that Cooper DeJean interview with them boys Ryan Clark and them. Did you want the Eagles to win the Super Bowl? I did. Yes, I did, man. I did a whole bunch of reaction videos to them, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I fell in love with the team. I fell in love with the community. They really showed me, some brotherly love. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely a great experience. So yeah, man, I really did want them to win. That sounds crazy to say coming from me, but I really did want them to win. I'm 100% glad that they won. What about you? Don't tell me you wanted them. Don't tell me you wanted them Chiefs to win, my brother. I like this one too. This one tight. Y'all do me a favor though, real quick. Let me go throw some water on my face. Y'all, but I'm gonna let y'all watch this real quick. I'll be right back. Let's see if it pop up. By time what I'm finna show y'all is over, go Eagles. I love it. Go, let's go. I love it. But by the time this is over, I'll be back. I'll be right back. Every single day we wake up, we work hard to provide for ourselves, for our loved ones, for our family, just so we can fit in this world, just to survive. Somewhere along the way, we lose ourselves, our dreams, our aspirations, the desire for the quote-unquote fairy tale life. I stream to let you know, even though I have a full-time job, even though I'm a father,
and I have responsibilities. I will never give up on my dreams, and I will never stop pushing and believing in my fairy tale.
From your past to the grave, never letting go. Present where I stay, the future on the rise. I'm a gift to the people, I ain't a sucker for no fame. But pray they know my name so I can put on the whole team. This war is just a game, it's all about the profit and you know they trying to gain. No matter how far you come, you better remember where you come from. That's a message for me, that's a message to me. These people lost hope, they need a message they could believe. Lack of faith, so they need a message that they can see. Life got them feeling like they gotta find a way to make it through the night. Gotta get away, settle for the mediocre.
All right, let's go. Before I had to get up real quick. On my glasses. Whew, man, I had to throw some water on my face because I just woke up. What's good? Yeah, man, it's actually a it's actually an old intro. But nah, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I was a lot bigger right there too. It's crazy. See how far you've come. What's good with you though, honey? How you living, bro? Hopefully the day is treating you well. I do want to watch this. Look, we're gonna test it. The halftime, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not. I don't think that this is popular opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really didn't. I understand like some of the subliminal messages, like in a positive way. I understand like some of those things. It's just I don't know. Okay, this is what it was for me. I think because with the whole Drake and the whole like Lamar beef, Kendrick beef, all that stuff like that, like it's played out to me. So kind of like the halftime show being a lot of that, it was kind of I don't know, it was mid to me. Shout out to Kendrick though. That's that's super dope. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So but I don't know. I definitely think I definitely think it could have been better. The sound was off too. I will say the camera work though, definitely made that thing feel like an experience. I will say that though. The camera work, to me, that's really what carried everything. And really the beats, like Mustard and like the producers that was like, that basically backed those tracks just with they beats. I think that's what carried it. You know what I'm saying? Because essentially like a lot of the songs and what he was talking about, it was like this and Drake and stuff. And people still talking about that, and it's been months. And so for me, I'm kind of like, oh, okay, like the beef was cool for a second because I feel like it brought something back to hip hop because I do music too. So it's like I was like, okay, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? It brought something back to hip hop, but now it's just like, yeah, it's corny. So, but again, that makes me biased in that sense because I went into it thinking it was corny. I knew that that's what all the songs, and for the most part, that's what's gonna be played. So, but anyway, let me see. We gonna see. We gonna use. Hey, yo, 100. Everybody else, whoever else is in here that can hear me, we're gonna use this as like a run, a guinea pig run. What I mean is, let me see. Hold on.
The cast in your.
What I mean is, we're gonna see if this is something that YouTube lets me play. If it's something that YouTube will not let me play, I'm going over to Twitch. Okay. So I just want to let y'all know that ahead of time. If this is something YouTube will not let me play, I'm we're gonna have to end the live, or if they end the live, then we are instantly going over to Twitch. All right. So I just want to let y'all know that if y'all can. I know everybody doesn't like to comment or like to write, even though I know people be hearing me and stuff like that. If you can, put something in the chat just so at least I know you do know, or you did hear me. So we can we could go from there, because like I said, I don't want to miss out on any opportunity, especially spending any type of time with you guys. I love spending time with you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do, for real. So am I gonna play NFL Madden right now? No, I'm not. I'm actually gonna do a reaction right now. Hold on real quick. I'm actually gonna do a reaction right now to their rookie, to the Eagles rookie cornerback, Cooper DeJean. He got an interview with one of the sports interview channels that I like. So I want to watch it. So I seen it last night while I was at work, and I was gonna watch it, and I said, nah, I want to watch this with the fam. So yeah. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know when y'all ready. Let people know we live real quick. Yo, what's good? Yeah, man, everything good. I just woke up. I just woke up. I had posted yesterday saying I was gonna go live at 12. Well, I didn't post that yesterday. I posted that this morning, like 4 hours ago. So I had just got off of work. Yeah, man. So I had just got off of work, and so I wanted to watch this Cooper DeJean interview with Pivotal, whatever they call it. Not Pivotal, the Pivot Podcast. So yeah, I'm finna play that right now. I was letting them know if YouTube take it down, or if they stop the live stream, I'm gonna go over to Twitch. All right, real quick. All right, y'all. We finna lock in. Let's get it. It's been enough time. Do you go live on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, or just YouTube? So I'm doing just YouTube right now. I am gonna probably do both, but it's gonna only be on certain like things. So like, for example, like when I did the reaction to the parade, I did that on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't sure at the time if YouTube was gonna try to take it down. When I do reactions to NFL stuff on YouTube, like from the NFL channel network, it's always going to get copyrighted. It's always going to get taken down. So 9 times out of 10, when I do stuff like that, I won't go live on there on YouTube. It'll just be Twitch. So because I'm still learning, like what gets copyrighted and what doesn't, like I'm gonna kind of like decide what I go live, like when I go live on both. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying right now is a test. So I do want to see like, okay, so if I want to check out stuff from this channel, I could go live on YouTube and Twitch and not have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we finna see right now, brother. That's what we finna see right now. So let's get into it real quick. Let's get into it.
What up, though?
There you go.
What's up,
baby? Congratulations.
Congratulations, champ. Man, pleasure to meet you, man.
I know that sound good.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Congratulations, champ.
Those are real shoes, bruh.
I don't know how that young man can wear them old man shoes.
Man, P9000, bro. That's
You
what
run
it is.
like that, you wear whatever.
He's so good.
Hold up. Limitless. Niggas to me got pin in it. I
See.
fucking here to witness it.
You finna see, y'all.
Feeling militant. Way I'm feeling get me up. On a mission get me up. Knowing me, I got the key. Only vision I can trust. Limitless. Niggas to me got pin in it. I fought here to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling get me up.
Cooper DeJean, man, welcome to the show, man.
Appreciate
really excited about this. Probably ever since I made that draft tape that I was right about, by the way. I just want to tell everybody that.
I was right too.
This is Fred Taylor. This is Channing Crowder. I'm Ryan Clark. Cooper DeJean, Super Bowl champion.
Yeah,
Cooper
get it right.
DeJean, the first man to
Get it right.
score a touchdown
Super Bowl
on his birthday
champion.
in the Super Bowl. Pivot fam, thank you for pivoting with us. This episode is brought to you by Crown Royal. I mean, I think the first question is, man, how are you healing up from your parade injuries?
I'm doing well now.
Oh,
Saturday
he
was a
did.
little tough. Just recovering from celebrating.
What's good? What's good?
Victorville Chevrolet's President's Day sale is on now. Save up to $12,000 off a new Chevy Silverado or lease for only.
What's good? What's good? How you doing? How you doing? Remember, if you just coming in here, we are on here. If YouTube does stop the stream, we're going straight over to Twitch. My Twitch is the same as my YouTube, man. So I just want to let y'all know, just in case someone new came in and didn't hear me say it earlier. All right, let's get back into it.
And the little cut I got on my eye but it was all worth it.
Was it more recovering from
How does my mic sound
the
too?
beer can
My
that
mic
cut
good?
your face or the beer cans that you drank?
Probably the beer that I was drinking. Yeah. More so that than the can in my face.
Has it?
Hold on.
Is it hit?
More so that.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Mad respect, son. Mad respect. This is what I'm talking about. See, it's stuff like this that I be talking about, bro. This is why, like, you gotta surround yourself with the right people, brother. This is why you gotta surround yourself with the right people. Cause at the end of the day, it's stuff like this, bro. Look how he's showing mad love to his other rookie corner. That's dope, bro. He said, I don't know if you remember me, but I've been sub for a second. Okay. Solid mic. Okay, appreciate that. What was your name and stuff before? Let me know. I'm sorry I'm asking just because like I interact with a lot of people and I literally try to interact with everybody that I see drops a comment. So you gotta low-key kind of let me know what your name was before, like refresh my memory. And go from there. But either way, I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for that. Like for real. Everything sound good? What's good? Hey, that's gang in the building. Look, hey man, you see my boy right there, RG4, bro. That guy, go get that dude a sub, man. That dude is a W gamer. He be dropping college football content. That's my guy right there. When I first started doing this, that dude showed me mad love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just want to, please, if y'all can, drop bro a sub. That's one of my guys right there. I'm talking about when the channel had like 100 subs, bro was locked in with me, commenting on everything, liking everything on my socials. Him, bro, please, if you can, lock in with him for real. I appreciate you hopping in here, gang. My user a lot, I don't remember. Well, oh, dang. Okay, well, hey, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. So, like, shout out to you. Thank you so much. I'll put it to you like this. I'm going to remember this user. So, however long you keep this user, fam, I'm going to remember this one. All right, gang? So, let's lock back into this. Again, I just seen a flux of people just coming here. Yo, if this your first time in here, welcome to the House of Gardens. It's your boy, Willie Gardens, man. It's a true family over here. So welcome, feel comfortable, hop into the comment section, all that good stuff. Also, I don't know how long, if YouTube gonna let me keep this thing up or whatever the case may be. So if they do try to shut it down, no, we're gonna be over on Twitch doing the same thing because it's a little bit different over there. So I just want to let everybody know. And you already know, gang, is love, baby. You know I got mad love for you, brother. Always, man. We locked in for life.
The can in my face.
Has it hit you yet fully? Because this not normal. You walk in, start on with top defense in the league, win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Just off bat.
Rookie.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it has, to be honest. Like, I mean, to me, it's just kind of like what I've been doing my whole life, like playing football, going out there and trying to do what I do. I feel like a lot of people
I got you, bro.
Bigger than what I think it is. You know, because to me, it's just football, like what I've been doing my whole life. So I just go out there and do my thing. I don't really think about, like, it's my first year, top defense in the league, all that stuff. It's just.
You said I made it here, I'm finna lock in.
Just ball.
We playing ball.
I would say you're a rookie and just don't know.
Nah, hey, G4, I got you, bro. I promise you, it's already been cooking. The storyline content already been cooking, bro. So I got you. And okay, he said it's gonna stay like this for a while. I got you. So you come back up in here, I'm gonna remember your name.
Know any better.
I got you, family.
Based on the statement, but winning the Super Bowl takes you to an entirely different upward tier, right? We've hung around this guy enough to know that you don't really feel it until you're done. And when I say that is because of the fraternity, right?
Yeah.
When you're around these guys and you see how winning the Super Bowl separates you from just being teammates of other players over the years. It's just a different feel.
Yeah.
Like, I see how the Pittsburgh Steelers get together, and I'm a bit envious of that, right? Because I didn't win one. And for a lot of the guys, that part is the part that, you'll recognize you feel the most. Just that brotherhood. You look back, man, it took this. We went through the grind. You're able to replay everything as if you're watching a television show, from training camp, the sweat and tears, all of the crap that was going on in the locker room, all of the shit that you didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, that was the sacrifice and the investment you put in, on your body, on whatever.
Yeah, for real.
And you hit the pinnacle of the sport. I mean, I would love to have been in that position.
Super
and
Bowl,
to know
yeah.
what it feels like. I think you're gonna feel it later.
Yeah.
Do you have a parade set for when you get back home in Iowa?
I don't. Not that I know of, at least. Not that I know of. No, but there's a lot of people that were pretty excited. They had a whole little Super Bowl party down in my community center in my small town. I got a lot of text messages, a lot of messages over social media. So,
Right.
but no parade that I know of.
One of those text messages was Caitlin, another Iowa Hawkeye legend. How was the message, even though she's a Kansas City fan?
I mean, I think us going to Iowa together, I think she was just saying that she was proud of me, congratulating me. That not only that I scored a touchdown, but winning, the biggest game in football. My first year. So I appreciate her for that, sending that message, even though she's a Chiefs fan, and she claimed that she was cheering for them, throughout the game. But no, it was cool to get that message from her.
Sitting across from you, bro, like, I am getting old. I try to fight it, but I am.
You
like,
are,
I have
bro.
2 kids older than you.
Oh.
Because I was just, recognizing that, you turned 22.
He said, "Peace out, bro. Some homies on the game." All right, for sure. Yup. Hey, if you be playing Madden or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Hit your boy up. I lock in with you. You know what I'm saying? So, hit me up or go on my socials. If you do, follow me on my socials. DM me your gamer tag or whatever the case may be, and I'll lock in with you, fam. You know what I'm saying? We could run some games or something like that. So, bro, like, it's not gonna. Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
On the day of the Super Bowl. And I think that's just the level of maturity that you're showing and the way that you were able to play, able to adjust as a rookie, and then a little level of naivety, which is awesome, that you don't realize how big of an accomplishment and how big of a role you played in that accomplishment is. And I think you will eventually get to that point. A lot of these videos, Coop, have come out about some of the speeches given by the veterans before the game. I've been in that meeting before. For you, what was it like for Jalen and Saquon and Chauncey and all those guys to get an opportunity to speak to the entire team and talk about what the Super Bowl moment meant to them before the game?
It gave me chills, damn near made me emotional. Just watching those guys up there talking about their experience last time and the way it made them feel. You hear Jalen talk and Saquon every once in a while, and BG, but those other guys, like, you don't hear them like talk like that or get emotional, get up in front of the team and say things like that. So I think it just inspired me. Like, even though it was the night before the game, like, I was ready to go, ready to play right at that moment. Just seeing how last game, made those guys feel and not wanting them to feel that again. Right. I think everybody knew. Like we knew what we had. We knew who we are as a team, and we didn't think it was going to be close, at all. As long as we played our game and did what we've been doing all year, we knew we should win this game by a large margin.
That's crazy. He say that too, because they really was saying that. Like, they just if you watch any of the unscripted, the mic'd ups, all those different things like that, even. Like, not even being on the practice field or like seeing them on the sideline, but seeing them in their team meetings. Like, they knew before going into this game that they could not mess with them, that the Kansas City Chiefs could not mess with them. And they went out on the field and they showed it, bro. And I think that's so dope, because you really got to see, like, just the power of that, bro. Like when you believe in yourself like that, and not even just you, but like your whole team, bro, you got a bunch of athletic cats that's hungry for that championship like that. Bro, success is the only outcome.
And that's what we did. And I think that really inspired a lot of the guys in that meeting room, just seeing those guys get up there and talk and seeing the guys get emotional about how much this game means to them, and how hard it is, to get to that point. Because me, I mean, it's my first year. I don't know anything else besides, going all the way to the Super Bowl and winning it. So it was cool to see those guys kind of come out of their shell from what you usually see around the locker room and see them get emotional and talk about their journey.
Listening to you say that, Saquon said, I don't care how many times they've been
here.
They've never seen a team like us. And he said, they can't fuck with us. When he said it, then that wasn't just a speech or rah-rah. Y'all truly believe that the two-time defending champion
What'd I just say?
Couldn't play with y'all going into that game?
Absolutely. I think that's what was on everybody's mind. We talked about all year, like every game's about us, and what we do on the football field, because we know the talent that we have offensively and what we've done defensively, since the bye week. We just talk about every game's about us, and if we go out there and play our game the way we know how and with the guys that we got, like it shouldn't be close with anybody.
Cool, but what the inspiration's one side of the ball, then there's the X and O side. Y'all are getting ready for 2 weeks. Did you know Vic Fangio wasn't going to blitz nan time? It had to be a time and breakdown where y'all like, so we're not sending anybody ever? That was, honestly, it's crazy. That was the first game I've ever watched where no one blitzed for an entire 4 quarters.
That's crazy.
We had put a new blitz in. We ran some blitzes throughout the week, but I didn't know that we weren't going to blitz all game. Like I figured there'd be 1 or 2 at least, just based on the situation of the game. But if you watch it, I mean, we didn't really have to. Like those guys up front. Yeah. I mean, they were doing their work. Those guys, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, Sweat, BG even was in there running around. Those guys, Jalen Carter. I mean, those guys are monsters. I mean, and it makes it easy on us in the back end.
In the backfield.
We got guys like that up front. We don't have to rush. We can play zone, play our match coverage, and
play discipline.
Those guys go to work.
How do you pronounce your hometown?
Odie
Bolt.
Yeah.
Going back to Odie Bolt, when did you realize that the NFL was a potential dream that could actually come true?
As a young kid, I was always, competitive, wanted to win. I feel like I was always on that another level compared to the kids in my area, because I'm from a small town, just under 1,000 people, so not many Division I athletes come from there. Really, I mean, even going into high school, I didn't know if I'd be able to play college sports. I thought I was going to be a basketball player going into high school. And, football just kind of took off for me. And then, I got an offer from Iowa. Was my only FBS offer that I had, coming out of high school. And that was my dream school, and that's where I wanted to play. Going there, I didn't even know if I could play there, to be honest. Coming from a small town, small school, I haven't really played any, big-time competition. So going there, my first year, played on special teams and got some reps on defense a little bit, and then the year after that was kind of when it took off for me, when I kind of had that realization that playing in the NFL might be possible. Went through my sophomore year, had a good year there, and then my junior year I ended up getting hurt at the end of the season, so that made it tough on me whether to decide to come out or not. I decided to, and it's worked out.
Based on 2 stereotypes would make you a walking contradiction. One, I saw your high school highlights.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see a 3-pointer. Most of the times they say white men can't jump, white men can't play cornerback. But I saw your highlights, and you were dunking all over the place. You weren't shooting the 3 ball, but you were dunking on everybody. And you're a hell of a cornerback. The athleticism, the hard work, what did you do in your youth years to develop your skill set?
So when I was a young kid, all I did was run around and play sports and go to the playground, do things like that, just staying active. My life's always been all sports, and my parents, they knew that's what I loved, and they taught me that I needed to work hard. If I had dreams that I wanted to accomplish, I had to work hard at those things. So there was a lot of sacrifices growing up that I made to be able to push myself to get to this point. It wasn't easy, and I hope coming where I come from, that I inspire, those kids back home.
For sure.
From my community.
Heck yeah, you do.
That, we're from a small town, but like, you put the work in each and every day, in the gym, on the football field, whatever it is, you put that work in, like, you can go as far as you want.
You, are you fighting for equality? You see, RC shirt, man, it's just funny to me. Like, but the friend's question is weird. It's like, the white boy. Oh, damn, the white boy. Like, your name is known, and it's like, oh, that fire-ass white young dude that played for the Eagles. Like, just that have you had that your whole life? Because in Odie Bolt.
Why don't you own apartment buildings? Seriously, why don't you own these big apartment buildings?
Okay.
They all look like him in Odie
I would
Bolt.
guess you're Odie Bolt's finest.
They all look like him, though.
And then you go to Iowa. And, Iowa has some black dudes on the team. Obviously, y'all were a good ball club. But it's just at every level of football has everybody been like, damn, the white boy. I just had a conversation on barbershop. Who was the last white corner? Man, Jason Sehorn. Man, Jason Sehorn was a goddamn safety. We sit and argue about you now. My kids know your name when I say we're doing
By the way, Jason Sehorn, who was my teammate, Riley Moss, who went to Iowa, was the first white corner to get an interception since Jason Sehorn.
Wow.
Jason Sehorn is 73 years old. you get tired of that. It's always, like, you're just not a great corner. And it usually goes the other way. That's why I laugh.
Yeah.
You're just not a great corner. You're a great white corner. You're just not a great athlete. Man, that white dude can dunk. It's like, what's his name? Mac McClung just do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing that this white boy can jump over a car. He's an athlete. Just let him jump over the car. Do you get tired of that?
I think I don't know if I get tired. I kind of got used to it by now.
Okay.
It's kind of what's come with it, I guess. Me being white and playing corner. It's kind of what's came with all of it, And Riley did it before me. He got drafted 3rd round and the year before me. So, and I played with him at Iowa. So, I mean, I never really, doubted myself because I was a white guy playing corner. I kind of. And it never really crossed my mind when I started playing because I came in as a safety and then I got moved to corner and it never really crossed my mind, that I was a white guy playing corner. It was just me going out there and playing ball. So
growing up in Odie Bolt and what was it, OABCIG?
Yeah.
What the hell does that stand for?
It's 4 towns put into one. So Odie Bolt, Arthur, Battle Creek, Ida Grove. 4 towns put into one high school.
So with 4 towns put into one, Cooper, y'all was still 1A?
Yeah, so we went back and forth. My junior year, we were 2A. My senior year, we were 1A.
Well, you were a 3-sport star, right? Basketball, track, football. And you do all of these things, and you end up going from Odie Bolt to Iowa, where it is more diverse. And then you in Philly, and you're not only in Philly, but you're a defensive back in Philly. And Philly has the super fan of super fans.
Of super fan, yep. So I learned that. Right? I learned that.
He's the king now. So when I see you after the game, bro, and your parents meet Gilly, and he's hugging your parents screaming, he's a legend. What is the moment like, man, where you're like on the field celebrating the Super Bowl with Gilly, and Gilly is telling your parents that rookie corner Cooper DeJean, one of the best nickels in football, is a legend?
It's crazy. Gilly's crazy, first of all. No, he's a good dude.
He is, though. He's crazy. He's a good dude, but he's crazy.
Hear him say that, I think he's been here his whole life, Philly. So hear him say that is pretty cool. He's been watching Eagle football for a long time. Hear him say that is, it's crazy to think about. I don't think it really crossed my mind when he said it, to be honest, to my parents. But he even gave me the nickname the Caucasian cornerback. So that's cool too. I'll take that one.
He's fighting for your life.
But Gilly's crazy. He's been awesome. Really supportive. Been a great guy to get to know.
When your parents walked off, did they go, Cooper, who's that?
Nah, they do him.
Why'd they have that voice?
Because they're from Odie Bolt. They from Odie Bolt. I'm just going to tell a quick story, right? So I hate that you're sitting there, because normally when I sit with Super Bowl champions on this show, I like to be on the same side of the room as they are. Because there are certain things that you and I know that we share that they don't. You know, they don't know what it's like to have 2 weeks to plan for the biggest game in the world, and even less to win it, you know. Only you and I share that.
I already talked about this.
What we don't share
He
is
cold.
I ain't getting no pick. Let me tell you about my interception story in the Super Bowl, cool? So, you know, you get 2 weeks, right? So every time we're playing the Packers, it's the second Super Bowl I'm in, every time Greg Jennings is at 3, he runs the seam, right? Because they expect it to be on the backer, especially if we too high. So I said, man, if we go too high and they 3-by-1 with Greg Jennings there, I'm going to lock the corner, I'm going to still hang in the half, and I'm going to go pick off this seam. So here it is, dog, 25-yard line. I said, oh, it's it. So I lock Ike Taylor, I hang, bro. I even open up this way first, so Aaron eyes me, and then he gets right to Greg Jennings. This is it. I already planned it. I had signed a little joint that said Disney World. You know what I mean? Because you got to sign it in case you get the MVP. I'm like, this is it. I'm finna go 90 yards in the Super Bowl after a pick. We win. It's me. I'm at Disney World. Take the kids, everything. It's fire, right? So, man, I get over there, cool. He throw it right over my hands, touchdown, catch it in front of Troy, right? So now I'm sick. Because now I know forever they're going to show that play, right? I wasn't even supposed to be there, though, cool. This is me doing extra. So, man, next drive, they get a timeout.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
Aaron Rodgers walking off the field, Coop, and go, 2-5. So I turned around, he go,
Get matched today with the tax expert
That's
who's
tough.
just right for
He
your
said,
situation.
I wasn't even
They'll
supposed
do
to
your
be here.
taxes.
right?
I wasn't even supposed to
And
be here.
people say that's why I don't like him, but that's not true. I like Aaron Rodgers fine. But I do want to ask you, bro. One, y'all played the play perfectly. It's a sprint out. Chauncey gets the corner. Oren is rapping to the quarterback. You fall back in. You get the pick, bro. You run. You score. At that point, what's going through your mind?
I was trying to catch my breath. Catch my breath. I had all this excitement and adrenaline. You know, it's already the Super Bowl, so you're already, you know, you got all
You're
that,
already in that place,
you know,
yeah.
energy built up. I was trying to catch my breath. I don't know if I really realized, you know, how big of a moment it was. You know, at that time, you know, hearing Saquon. I don't know if you guys seen that mic'd up what Saquon said to me. You know,
What'd he say?
It was something about being a big player. I forget what exactly it was, but he said something to me, and that was pretty cool. That's when I kind of realized, you know, that was a pretty big moment in that game. Really, if you look at that play, everything played out perfectly. It was a sprint out. Zach Bond ran to the flat, which is when we were playing.
Is he talking about when he said it was that's a hell of a birthday gift. That's a hell of a birthday gift. And then Saquon was like, you keep playing like that, you're gonna have an even better one. I think that might be what he's talking about. That might be what he's talking
Quarters
about.
coverage, so they were in a bunch, ran like a box. So Zach, it was a sprint out, and they had 4 guys flooding that side of the field. So Zach Bond ran through, allowed me to fall back inside, and Orem was wrapping around and put pressure on the quarterback. And I just had to catch the ball first. I dropped a couple earlier this season, so luckily I caught it there in the Super Bowl.
That's tight.
Took it back to the house. But it was a cool moment, you know, especially watching it back now. I'm on video. It's crazy.
You caught the booty of the ball, too.
I know. I almost dropped it. It almost snuck right out of my arm. Snuck right out of my arm.
Coop, you mentioned Saquon. I'm a huge fan of Saquon. And I wanted to ask you your welcome to the NFL moment, because you would arrive here to Philly, same year as Saquon, team full of stars. I mean, you look around, you have a team full of stars, but...
You know what is crazy, though? And I'm going to play it. Him saying that made me think of something. Somebody in my comment section on my channel was like, all the people in a unscripted that you saw them up there, like, basically giving those speeches, the CJs, the Saquons, it was somebody else too. I can't remember. I think it was like 1 or 2 other people. They were basically players who their teams didn't want them. You know what I'm saying? Like who their teams was like, yeah, nah, we cool off them type stuff. AJ Brown, you know, because he was on the Titans and all that stuff too. So it was dope to think about that, right? Like it was like, yo, these dudes are in this game, and the ones that's giving the speeches are the people who got traded away, are the people who was like, yeah, we're done with these guys, or we could find someone better. But every single one of them dudes that was up there, that was giving that speech, that unscripted, getting ready for the Super Bowl, bro, elite players, leaders. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope too. So them saying that reminded me of that.
I want to go back to the mic'd up. I heard he and Jalen speaking about, Jalen said he was the missing piece. of the puzzle
Yeah,
that got you guys here. What's your thoughts on Saquon? Having seen him play for the Giants, now you arrived the same year, your teammates, just going through the season, how he is as a leader, as a player. I just want to hear your thoughts having to be on the opposite side of him every day in practice.
Yeah. First off, he's one of the best leaders I've been around, ever in my football career. Because he's such everybody sees him as this amazing player, on the field, but like off the field, he's such a down-to-earth guy.
You can tell.
I remember when I first got there, so I was just a quiet guy walking around, trying to get my feet wet, figure out my way around the building. And he was a guy who every day would always check up on me, make sure I was good. So that was awesome. Just such a you see him as a superstar, when you first get in there, and then seeing him just like as a normal dude, asking how you're doing, things like that was cool. I'm glad I don't have to face him in a game though.
Yeah.
He's done some stuff on the football field that
he did go against Derrick Henry. He put Derrick Henry on his back though. So I know you saying that out of respect, but hey, man, I'm just saying, bro.
Probably won't ever be done again. The backwards hurdle that he made is probably the greatest football play I've ever seen. But just watching him and what he does and what he does for our offense, because it opens up so much stuff for our offense when you got a running back like him, catch the ball out of the backfield, run the ball the way he does with our O-line up front, and then it opens up the passing game. And then you got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, those guys on the outside. I don't know if you're a defense how you really stop that, to be honest. But Saquon's an amazing dude, amazing football player as well. So it's been fun to watch.
I never thought this would be a thing on the pivot. We're actually going to have 2 Iowa Hawkeyes back-to-back, right?
Tristan Wirfs, right?
Tristan.
Yeah, most likely. I'm telling you.
And Tristan made a very big claim when it came to you and Saquon. What Tristan said was, hey, I know everybody loves Saquon, and he has all these amazing track measurables and statistics, but he said Cooper DeJean had a faster, 100? And he said you had a longer long jump. Tristan saying that you are a better athlete than Saquon Barkley? It's just the numbers, Coop.
I don't know. I don't know
it's
if
the
I'm
numbers,
a better
Coop.
athlete. Maybe I'm faster. I don't know. We might need to get a race in.
It's not maybe. Did you outran him?
I think I ran like a 10.6 in the 100 was my fastest. I don't know what Saquon's was.
10.7.
Yeah, I ran 10.6. And did you do long jump too?
That's the thing I don't know, but
what's good with you, gang?
It depends on the definition of athlete. But you're a 3-sport athlete.
Yeah.
Running backs most of the time only know how to play running back. And with those thighs on Saquon, I don't think he did many other sports other than track and football.
Yeah. I haven't seen him hoop or I've seen him play golf. He's getting better at golf. He's got a little work to do, just like me. But we play golf together. He's a solid golfer. I don't want to make any claims.
Should I see you, brother? Yes, sir.
I mean, Coop, listen, I'm just talking about the numbers and the measurables. You know, nothing about who's the better athlete. Fred made that a bigger thing. I just wanted you to know.
Tristan did,
I just wanted you to know that Tristan stood up for you, bro, and he showed love.
Why do I assume that you're a great golfer?
I'm
Yo, bro is diabolical. Why do I assume you're a great golfer? We know why you assume it.
When you can only play however many months out of the year.
Yeah.
You got like 6 months you're playing football, so you can't really play golf. But last summer I think I was like a 10 handicap at the end of the summer. I'm trying to get back there this off season. Hopefully I can. I'm trying to break 75 this off season.
Damn.
In 18 holes. I've gotten down to.
He's an athlete.
That's my thing, Fred. I just try to get into double digits. Give me old 98, I'm good to go. But speaking of athletes, because you brought up AJ and Devonta, even just in your division, I want to bring up everybody. You got CD, you got Scary Terry,
right?
You got Neighbors.
Straight wild, bro.
All those dudes, like, coming
straight
from
wild.
Iowa, you weren't playing guys like that. And to step on the field with them dudes every day at practice, because like you said, you don't see Saquon too much. But I'm sure you got to go see AJ in the slot sometimes and Devonta and all them. Like, what was that transition from? Because you're athletic, but it's different just being fast and quick and being able to cover the top receivers in the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I gotta hook up my soundboard so when people do that, I can hit a button and be like, dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? Probably not that song though. Probably not that beat. It wouldn't be that beat. But you get the idea. Hey, appreciate you, gang. You already know what it is. That's mad love, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, my brother, showing the love. My brother from another mother. Much appreciated, my guy. Let's get it. Let's get it.
World.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that.
When I first got here, I was a little starstruck, you know, lining up against those guys. You know, I was a little.
I can't believe I just did that dance.
Nervous. I wasn't being myself. So those guys were working me out there on the field. So.
Damn, I can't believe I said dirt. I can't believe somebody, I'm not supposed to be on here.
Once I got, you know, comfortable and like you realize you know, these guys are just like me. Like these guys are athletic dudes who play football just like I do. They're gonna make.
Nah, facts. I said, bro, Prince, I said that it was in one of my reaction videos. Like these dudes is the real definition of iron sharpens iron. Like, cause I was talking about Dotson and I was talking about how like people don't realize when I used to watch my reaction videos, I would see Dotson running his routes. Like, cause I'd be paying attention to all types of stuff like while I'm watching the plays. But I would see Dotson run his routes. And even though you could tell when bro knew he like the play wasn't designed for him or for him to get the ball, that boy was running like crazy. And so it's like, it opens up the door for so many different other things, right? And so even like watching the unscripted, the mic'd ups, all those different type of things, and seeing them at practice, you could tell they got great looks in practice because the practice squad, the scout team, them dudes was locked in, really balling. Damn. Excuse me. But nah, so you saying that is real, bro. I'm telling you, 3-peat. They're gonna do what the Chiefs couldn't do. I'm telling you.
My confidence just grew, you know, over time, and you know, I just was lining up like, all right, let's do it. Let's line it up. It's me and AJ Brown. Let's just go at it. Whoever was in the slot.
That's fire.
Those guys made me better, you know, throughout the course of training camp, and you know, throughout the season, when the first part of the season when I was on the scout team, going up against those guys, I think it really gave me the confidence, like I can really do this. Like I can play.
He talking about it, going up against someone on the scout team
for this team, and
see,
you know, it helped me. You know, I think, you know, when I did start after week 5, got out there and, you know, just a lot.
Bro said dirt. Hey, bro, bro, finna have me pass out, bro, because that's funny. He said dirt. That might, hey, I might really make that a thing, bro. You just unlock something in my brain, fam. When people do this, I'm gonna record, right? I'm gonna go into my logic, bro, and I'm gonna do that third. Every time somebody do this, that's gonna be the song that play, bro. Third. Hey man, shout out to you. I appreciate you, gang. For real. And now, yeah, you talking about Q and AJ. I like Q, bro. I've been like Q for real. Q gonna be the future, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This may be too much of high praise. I don't know, but if you look at the numbers, I think Q, if this rookie season doesn't do it, next year he does the same thing. He's right there with that year that Darrelle Revis had. Was it 2009, 2010, something like that, 2008? When it's one of those 3 years. That year that he had against the top receivers. I'm just saying, look at your numbers. The numbers don't lie. Look at the numbers. That's all I'm saying. That boy Q, you see the shirt. You see the shirt. I'm just saying, bro.
I mean, to play confident.
And corner is my favorite position.
Football analyst works in the NFL that said during the bye week that I felt like the answer to all the slot problems in Philadelphia was already in the building. I could have been right, could have been wrong. Turns out I was extremely right. Obviously paying attention to the news. Your first preseason game wasn't like that, though.
Hell no.
Talk to me a little bit about, because you have the injury at Iowa. Yeah. You hurt a hammy training. And then, like, was it the last preseason game?
Yeah.
You played the last preseason game.
It was ugly.
And my draft predictions wasn't looking good, man. Talk a little bit about that game.
Yeah, it was ugly. It was ugly. I mean, it was my first time back in a game since I broke my leg, and then I had the hammy. I mean, it was probably one of the worst games I've ever put on tape. And my DB coach would say the same thing. He'd tell me all the time, like Coach CP, he'd tell me that that's probably one of the worst nickel performances he's ever seen in a game. Just joking around. That's what he'd tell me. You know, ever since that, since I started and you know, growing as a player. But yeah, it's crazy to watch that
game. And they stuck it out with him too.
To see how much I've grown. You know, over the past 20-some weeks. You know, throughout the season, and you know, going back, if I watched that game, I probably want to just shut it off right at the first play and not even watch it because it was ugly. But I mean, I just had to continue to grow, you know, and that's what I did. You know, I think sitting out those first 4 weeks probably helped me, you know, a lot. You know, just going up against those guys in practice, getting more comfortable in the defense, and just growing my confidence so I was ready for week 6.
Yeah. Fast forward that to the start against Cleveland. How ready were you for that start? How confident were you that you could end up playing as well as you did that day and then continuing to get better to obviously the interception in the Super Bowl?
So I think I was really confident. I think going through the first 4 weeks in practice, like just getting more comfortable in the defense, I think helped me a lot to be ready for that moment. I was confident going into that game, just waiting on my chance to get in there and try and make an impact on our defense. Kind of just kept growing over time, every single week since that game. You know, I feel like I've gotten better and better each week.
Hey, Whiskey fans. Crown Royal is here with a gentle reminder.
Crown Royal generate
the same on heat.
I like this.
You got shades on, brother. You know, you have like these teammates that have kind of become, especially once you win it, like they become like these mythical creatures. Your quarterback, who I communicate with, and he older than me, bro. Like, maybe not in age and physical ability, but in spirit, he's the oldest human in the world that plays football professionally. Yeah.
You gotta be talking about
And
Slay.
it's so funny, they did like the Disney World thing, and they were asking him questions, and he wasn't even fun. No. Like, he's, you know what I'm saying? You know, like normally, like people play along with that junk and answer it. They asked him at media day, "Hey, who you think won the beef?" And he was something like, "Oh man, you know I'm an old soul. I listen to like Teddy Pendergrass." You know what I mean? I don't even know what that is. When you are on the other side,
I don't even know who that is.
But
Teddy Pendergrass is fire
talk a
too.
little bit about Jalen's focus.
Oh, you're talking about Jalen? Okay,
leadership, and how his
that is true.
sort of demeanor, characteristics, and personality as the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles helped you guys get to the pinnacle of the sport.
Being the quarterback, you know, everybody's watching you. So, you know, just the way he carries himself, you know, throughout this whole season, I don't know, you could probably count on one hand how many times I saw him smile in the locker room. He's just been extremely focused throughout the whole season. You know, ever since I got here, and just seeing that, especially as a young guy, like just watching him and see the way he works after practice, the extra work that he puts in the weight room. Seeing that as a young guy, I think you see that what it takes, you know, to be great. And I think that's, you know, helped our team, you know, throughout this whole season, just stay focused.
Yeah.
Because everybody knew the goal. Everybody had been there. Well, most of the guys had been there, been to the Super Bowl, and you know, had that feeling of that loss. You could just see, you know, the focus and determination in him, you know, throughout this whole season. And I think it carried over and rubbed off on a lot of guys in our locker room, just to stay focused no matter how big of a win we had during the season, or even if we had a loss, just to stay focused because we all knew what the end goal was.
Talking about being great and carryover. The Eagles hired Nick Sirianni in 2001 after Coach Doug Peterson. He traded away Carson Wentz. People thought it was crazy. He traded away the guy who took you to your third Super Bowl and eventually won. Traded him away for Jalen Hurts. Obviously, we know the story behind that. He challenges the Eagles fans. He's fiery. You know, that relationship with the players, what makes Coach Sirianni as good as he is? Actually, what makes him great? Because he's gone to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years.
4 years. Like, come on, put some respect on his name. Like, come on.
I think just his passion, that he has. Everybody sees his passion that he has for the game and for our team, and what he stresses, the details within the game.
Yeah.
We sit in every single team meeting after every practice and go over the littlest details, whether it's ball handling, tucking the ball away, getting the wrist lock when you're carrying the ball, me catching punts, whatever it is, alignments, motion, different things like that, just going over those things. And I think that's really what makes our team great is our detail in everything that we do, and that's what he preaches and talks about every single meeting. There hasn't been a meeting that's gone by that he hasn't talked about those things.
Right.
He had that on top of his passion for winning and for our team and for his willingness to get better. I think is what makes him such a great coach. And he makes our locker room fun. And he preaches, being able to connect. Because it's tough when you're in the NFL and everybody's got kids and families and everybody's going home, going their separate ways, and you're not really hanging out outside the building like you are in college, where you have your roommates who are on the football team.
Yeah. That's a great point.
Really making it like a college environment, I think, within our locker room and in our building, has gone a long way for our team as well.
Is there a nugget or anything that he shared with you personally that helped you, transition to the game,
the greatness of others,
more confidence, so you can go out there and be the player and person you are?
I think really just what he talks about, it's about us. Like every game's about us as a team. I've never heard that from a coach. Just focusing on what we can do each and every week to get better and what we do throughout the game with the talent that we have. And we do what we do on the field and we play the way we know how. Like Saquon said, nobody can mess with us on the field.
You a good-looking.
Yo, what's up? How you doing? It's okay if you're late. You're here, baby. You're here. Hey, shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming through. Yes. I'm definitely gonna be doing these a lot more. I do try to post in the community section, like when I am gonna go live. So I got off of work this morning, got home. I needed a couple hours of sleep. I got it, and I hopped right on. So, but nah, Prince, you be in my mind, bro. when you be saying stuff, I'll be like, I've been saying that. Nah, because I was watching one of the unscripteds, and bro, he was talking, and he was just saying something, but I was looking at the players' eyes, and I was seeing how locked in they was, right? Almost as if you being a young boy and your dad is telling you something that you know is important and you're so attentive to it. Like, that's what I was seeing in their eyes. And I was saying, you got to be a special individual to get grown men to allow you to have influence over their life like that, bro. See, people don't realize that's how people like when you look at music, you look at certain like artists, like people don't realize they get those diehard fans or those cult type fans because those fans are allowing that artist to have influence in their life. And so, like you said, a whole bunch of grown men who got trauma, who got all this different type of stuff, who got habits, some good, some bad, all developed over the years, right? And who's experienced defeat, loss, victory, all these different type of emotions, right? And somehow you could take a group of 50-something, however many people's on a football team, you could take a group of all those men and get them to believe in the same thing, one unified thing. Bro, that right there is a special person. That is a special coach. That is a special man. That is a special human being. Like, I'm telling you, because to get a bunch of grown men to allow you to have influence in their life, and influence is simply meaning when you open up your mouth and you say something, people is like, yo, this has to be real. Like, he said it, it has to be real. It has to be doable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Prince, I'm telling you, bro, we locked in, Prince. We locked in. We locked in.
Dude, I've seen you like to come out with your shirt up. You got the abs and all that stuff. Very articulate. Smart young man. And now you're a Super Bowl, like you said, Gilly said it, like a legend. Like
Super Bowl champ, baby.
How has the social life changed from in the last 12 months? Because I know them girls throwing it.
Chan. You got to ask it the right way. You got to say, Cooper, how does Steph feel now that you're a young sex symbol?
Hey, Cooper, how does Steph feel now that you're a young sex symbol?
There you go.
That is funny.
Yeah,
she's been a trooper. She's been handling a lot, going through a lot, but she's been there every step of the way. Been supporting me. I met her back in college, so she's been there for me, which I appreciate and I need.
Yeah, you need it on that
throughout
level.
this crazy time. My phone's been blowing up, especially after the Super Bowl. You know, it's almost hard to even go on my phone anymore, just because everything that's going on, getting tagged in a bunch of stuff and things like that. But no, she's been a trooper. She's been there for me, so I appreciate her for that.
Because I always say I really enjoy the fortune of football.
Yeah.
I didn't much like the fame.
Yeah.
Like everybody talking to you everywhere you go and all that stuff. Like now
Yeah, I don't think I would like that
I don't
either.
say overnight, but it's been a big transition. Like I said, when I told people why I'm flying to Philly, oh really? Like people sit up in their chair when they hear your name now.
Yeah.
So it has to be like you said, a tough transition for your lady, your parents, I'm sure, Jason and Katie, they've been through, they're going through it with you. But yeah, man, that fame's a bit sometimes.
It's been tough a little bit, just like going out and going places, and sometimes you just want to, enjoy your time, out and go do things that you want to do, with your people. But I understand that it's what comes with it. But there are those times where you just want to, sit back and relax and, with your people and do things that normal humans do.
Yeah.
That's what comes with it. So
we'll come chill with you in Odie Boat.
Yeah.
In Odie Boat, man.
Hey, there's a reason we shot today. When I was talking to Kyle, I was like, when is he going to Iowa? So I was like, we got to catch him before he get there. I was like, I'm not catching them 4 flights to get there.
Man, a river or a pond or something in Odie Boat? I don't know what you do there.
There's a little creek. That's about it.
Little creek.
Like Channing kind of hit on it in a
I know
joking way.
Wait, which hoodie?
Obviously, when I watch.
Which hoodie? That you talking about the Q hoodie, right?
That
hoodie
wear
is
the
fire.
shirt to the game. I just tweeted because I'm truly a huge fan of your game. I was like, man, I need to get one of those shirts. Dude drove it up to me at NFL Films.
That's
on
tight.
the Tuesday. I was like, hell
Exciting
yeah, I'll
white,
wear it. I mean,
blue collar.
No, we have this moment. We talked a little bit about you saying, I don't necessarily look at myself as a white corner. I'm just a corner, which you are, right? And I think when it comes to you getting paid, when it comes to you earning your position, all of those things are strictly based on your performance.
Yeah,
Now,
facts.
there's also an
Facts.
affinity that black people have for white people who do things that white people normally can't do.
Yeah.
Right? For instance, if you go to the party or the cookout, it's a regular dance where black people are, and you can really dance, we're gonna love you.
Yeah.
Period. It's how it works. If you can hoop, we're gonna love you. Right? And so you do have like this thing that is different about you that makes you in some ways special without you even trying. When you guys decided that y'all were gonna wear this shirt, because your agent asked me a very interesting question. He goes, do you think it's too much? He's like, what is your thought on it? I say, my thought on it is like, our culture, love him for it because he can do something that not a lot of people that are like him do now. The game has changed. When you get on the mic and they go, Reed and Cooper, the exciting whites, and I can't remember which one of y'all was. It was like, hold on, wait a minute. You know what I mean? What has it been like, though, to sort of be, one, identified, but also sort of become a folk legend based on the fact that you're a white dude.
Folk legend is crazy.
That can flat out play a position that folks like you don't normally get drafted to play anymore.
It's been crazy. I've been getting a lot of love, and I appreciate that. Like me and Reed with those shirts, we had to ask a bunch of people to make sure it was all good because we didn't know how I would come across. But we got the okay and kind of blew up. I said this already, but I just go out there and play ball. Like
Them the super whites. That's what I call them. They the super whites.
You know, it's me being a white guy playing corner.
Batman and Superman.
I feel like everybody on social media and people around the world make it a a bigger deal than I think it is. So I mean, to me, it's just me going out there playing ball. And Kyle, he wasn't a fan of the whole exciting whites thing.
That's your agent?
He's not. Yeah. He's not. He wasn't really a fan of it, but it's kind of caught on a little bit. I just try to go out there and play ball. Really. I mean, I don't know how to
What about that relationship with Reed though?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you guys do seem close. You are extremely quiet. You know,
You can tell.
And you do need people that can help bring you out. You know, you
Out of your
mentioned
shell, yeah.
Saquon. Like, I just know, like, my closest friends were in the room. Ike Taylor, Troy Polamalu, Brian McFadden. Like, we all became family kind of before the rest of the team became family. Having, you know, Reed around and being able to develop that closeness, how did that help you early on in transitioning from Iowa to Philly?
Helped me a lot. He, you know, he kind of brought me in and just made sure I was good because, like you said, I was a quiet guy coming in, and you know, he was always checking up on me, making sure I was good. Like even outside the building, like we live pretty close to each other.
That's
so
dope.
we were hanging out outside the building, playing golf, doing whatever it was. So it was good to have, you know, a guy like him just bring me in and allow me to get comfortable. And you know, me and Q were pretty close too, so having him there, being two rookies, you know, helped a lot. You know, and just coming in and learning together, and learning how to be NFL players coming in. So those two guys really helped
That's
me,
so fire,
helped me
bro.
along, you know, and just growing and with everybody in the locker room.
Hey, yo, where my whiskey fans at? So,
All right,
in
come
the
on,
air
damn.
tonight, Phil Collins, Lose Yourself, Eminem, and What More Can I Say, Jay-Z, was always the songs I chose to get me locked in. If I can pass you the aux cable or ask you to put your playlist on the radio for the locker room, what would be the top 3 songs that you play to get you locked in to get ready?
Top 3 songs? On my pregame playlist, there's a song called Good Day. I forget who it's by.
Forrest?
Yes. I listen to that.
My favorite song.
I listen
actually.
to
Hold on, I want to look this up.
I listen to that. I forget who it's by.
Forrest?
There's a song called Good Day. I forget who it's by.
Forrest?
Yes. I listen to that.
My favorite song.
I listen to Piano
Oh,
Man
Forrest
by
Frank?
Billy Joel.
Yeah.
I listen to like relaxing music because so it kind of keeps me calmed down.
Forrest and Billy Joel.
Any side
Oh,
of it?
man.
I listen to Long Journey and then Long Journey by Rod Wave. Those are probably
Rod Wave, dope.
my top 3 songs on my pregame playlist.
Don't grab the aux cord then. Cause Jalen Carter gonna choke the hell out of you.
His name, by the way, Chan, his name is Forrest Frank.
Forrest, yeah,
James
Forrest Frank.
Frank.
Okay, yeah. I
Frank
just seen
and
it.
Billy Joel Cyrus. Who
Not
is
Billy
these
Joel
people?
Cyrus.
It's Billy
man.
Ray Cyrus.
That's
Miley
the
Daddy.
little crazy girl daddy.
He just want to listen to
Look, Craig,
Young
girl,
Jeezy and
daddy.
somebody from Atlanta. He's not like Coach
Ain't no more playing
after
GA.
that.
I love
That's
Mr.
Hey,
it.
cool.
Troy.
If you have the aux, I would at least be singing with you, bro.
That's my pregame playlist. So I could go anywhere. I could go country. I could go hip hop. Whatever you need. I got it.
Why you trying to pigeonhole my dog into a box, man? We talk about just that moment.
You yell Forrest. He
That's his
brings
name,
up
Forrest Frank.
Billy Joel Cyrus. I don't know these people.
So I want to ask you a question though about fashion. So I think this is my opinion. I think Devontae is the best dressed person on your team. Devontae Smith, game day.
Yeah.
Right? I think he's clean. What I loved about what you did for the Super Bowl was you wore your high school letterman, and on your cleats, it had your area code. Then there's an arrow pointed to the Philadelphia area code.
Yeah.
That's fire.
I thought it was really cool because it's like the small town kid who still behaves in that way but plays this big game is now on the biggest stage representing where he's from. Why was it important to you to make sure your hometown was represented on what was the most important life of your athletic career?
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in where I come from. So Being a small town kid, I take a lot of pride in that, and being able to play on the biggest stage. Why not represent, where I'm from? Everybody can kind of figure out, where Odebolt, Iowa is and what, ABCIG High School is. So it was just awesome for me to be able to represent them and wear that jacket. I knew everybody back home would be watching, so get everybody excited back home and just to wear that on my cleats, just because it means a lot coming from a small town and, to be able to not only go Division I, but then make it to the NFL after 3 years in college. It's a lot of emotion coming from, there. Being able to do this and, the support that I get from back home, it's just amazing to see, to be able to inspire those people back home. It's awesome for me. I'm just glad I get to, hopefully I'm doing it the right way, and I hope those kids back home are looking up to me, and I hope I can, put on a good show for them every time I step on that.
Bro was finna cry, bro. I seen it and I heard it in his voice, and it instantly almost made me feel the same way. Hold on, I gotta go back, bro. Bro almost got me. I was like, "Why I feel like this? What is this? What is this? What am I feeling?" Hold on, wait.
I hope to inspire those people back home. It's awesome for me. I'm just glad I get to, hopefully I'm doing it the right way, and I hope those kids back home are looking up to me, and I hope I can, put on a good show for them every time I step on that field.
I didn't expect that. That was, yeah, because you've been real chill, man. That was real. I watched the highlight. Number one, right? Late game heroics. Runs to the left, cuts it back all the way back across the field, scores a touchdown. We've seen big punt returns. We've seen all these huge plays that led to you getting drafted. And then it was sort of like throughout the season, like we could see it, you'd say it, but you know how it is, man. It's such a difference between 4th and 1 tackle on Jamar Chase in week 6, which was huge, or a 4th and 1 breakup and a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. So I don't really feel like you've been able to digest it. So this is what we're going to do here. This is going to be a Pivot original. We're going to let you watch it. And I just want you to take me through what you're seeing. I think even in the clip, Saquon tells you, he's like, you're going to have one better than that.
Yo,
so
see, yeah, that is what I figured that's what he said.
Really take it in.
It's a hell of a birthday gift.
It is 3rd and 16. Back goes Mahomes. He's rushing. He's looking. It's intercepted. It's intercepted.
I did catch it back of the ball. I don't even know if there was anything going through my mind in this moment, just trying to get in the end zone. I didn't have any celebration. It was kind of a weak celebration after. I was just running around. I didn't know what to do.
I was just running
I wish
around.
I had a better celebration than what I did, because that would have been. Me and Q had one planned, and we had talked about it, but.
What was it? We
were gonna do the Shawn Michaels Sweet Chin Music celebration at the end, because we've been doing. He's like a big WWE guy for some reason, and I used to watch it when I was a kid. So we had done the pedigree, the Triple H pedigree. I botched that. That one was on me.
Shut up, bro. That's crazy.
We were gonna try and get back with the Sweet Chin Music, but I was just running around like.
Have you ever seen Nick Sirianni's?
What's good with you, bro?
Yeah. That was pretty cool to see too.
Yeah.
Seeing how excited he was, his facial expressions after the play. It was awesome.
Hey, Coop, I'm curious. Your greatest moment since, I guess, hearing your name called on draft day to, throughout the season, maybe a moment in the locker room, a moment in the playoff, maybe the pick 6, maybe the confetti, maybe the parade. I don't know. What's your greatest moment in the past year?
One of my favorite moments was after the Super Bowl. My parents were down on the field with me, and we were up on the stage taking pictures and stuff. My dad had said to me, because on draft night I was disappointed not going first round. That's where I thought I was going to go. Then falling to dropping in the second round, but ending up in Philadelphia. And he said to me after the Super Bowl, when the confetti's coming down, just think about how disappointed you.
Hey, shout out my guy, dude. Third. Hey, I gotta record that, bro. I low-key might have to try to record that today. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, man, shout out to my guy, Angel Lewis, man. Appreciate you coming through, showing mad love, man. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the House of Gardens. If this is your first time in here, man, I'm your host, The Truth, Mr. Inspiration himself, the one and only, the living legend, Mr. Willie Gardens, man. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Good to see you. Hopefully your day is good. You said you good, Brody. I love to hear it. Wish that I could see it, but you don't ever come by because you don't know me no more. So it's cool. I ain't even tripping. It's cool. You know, I'm a redheaded stepchild. I ain't tripping.
We're on draft night, and now here you are in the Super Bowl. Disappointed to me after the Super Bowl, when the confetti's coming down. Just think about how disappointed you were on draft night, and now here you are in the Super Bowl. You know, and you got a pick six, and you're a Super Bowl champion. So that was a pretty cool moment for me. Just hearing that from him. You know, and also someone took a video of him when I got my pick six, his reaction. Because my dad is always like a humble, preaching me to be humble and never really, he'd tell me good job, good game, all that stuff. But I'd never seen him get that excited about a play that I made before. So seeing that video was pretty cool too.
There's a fable called Maybe So, Maybe Not. We'll see. When things happen in the moment, you don't really understand it. And eventually, at some point down the road, clicks. It hits you, and that was one of those moments.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I guess to end it, then that would be my question. Would you trade being drafted in the first round?
Nah, I wouldn't.
Nah. That's not even. That's why
Super Bowl. Nah.
Yeah. Why even ask that question?
What you said about representing a small town and being from a small town, and hoping to inspire. I think we all have dreams and aspirations. You know, Freddie T was a top 10 pick. You know, Chan was All-American, twice over, drafted. I was an undrafted dude, you know. And so, like, my dreams looked so much different than I think other people's dreams. You know, I was kind of like, man, I just want to make the team. I want to be a special team starter. I want to start, you know. And I had all of these goals and dreams that changed. In your wildest dreams, could you ever have imagined the kid in Odebo that walked into
Iowa,
OAB CIG as a freshman hooper would have, at the age of 22, accomplished what you just finished accomplishing this year?
No, I mean, if you would have told me that back in high school, I would have thought you were crazy. I mean, all I wanted to do was to play in college, play a sport in college. I didn't know what it was. I wanted to just be able to continue to play sports at the next level. Never really, I mean, I had a dream of playing professionally, but I didn't know if it was possible coming from a small town, and I didn't know if I'd be able to go Division I, you know, play at that level. I would have thought you were crazy if you told me that. I'd be sitting here with you guys on this podcast right now, being a Super Bowl champ at 22 years old. It's just crazy to think about. You know, God works in mysterious ways, and you know, he has a plan for me. And I'm gonna continue to follow that and follow him. So, you know, hopefully we can get back to work here soon and try and chase another one.
Yeah, I love that. Did you have a neighbor named Travis Barnes? He was the head of recruiting. He said that you had a neighbor that told him, you have to watch this Cooper DeJean kid when he was a freshman. And when you signed, what was it, 2021?
Yeah. Yep.
He actually, the guy from Iowa, I can't remember his first name.
Travis, I think it was Travis.
Yeah, he apologized. He apologized to your neighbor because he said he was right. You know what I mean? You did end up being all the things that he thought you could be. Wow. And so, man, like, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's an amazing accomplishment to win a Super Bowl. But I think you already know the work just started. Mm-hmm. Enjoy it, have some fun, play some golf, enjoy Odebo while you can, but more will be expected of you the next year.
Absolutely.
Man, we just appreciate you taking the time to sit with us, you know, during such a busy time in life.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
Man, I bet you can buy a big-ass house in Odenbo, can't you?
Good to meet you, brother.
Big fan.
Oh man. Oh man.
6.
When I was a freshman in high school.
He was a freshman?
Yeah.
Yo, man, look, you know what's so dope about this, fam? Like, this is what this got me thinking about, right? Hold on. Let me turn this down a little bit. This is what this got me thinking about. You never know, and this is why it's important to like really be who you are at all times, and kind of just really lock in with yourself, just for the simple fact of, he said, the recruiter, right, that he had to apologize to Cooper's neighbor because the neighbor told him, you gotta watch this kid. This kid is different. And so my point of saying that is, you never know at any time when people are speaking greatness on your name or about your name. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, and that's why it's so important that no matter where you come from, it's so important that no matter who you around, your environment, whatever the case may be, you're not limited based upon that. Bro said his town, what? He said under 1,000 people. No one comes from there, right? But he said he's always known since he was a kid, bro. He said, I've always known I was just a little bit better. And so then I find out I'm a little bit better my whole life. Then I go to Iowa, and then I'm like, yo, I don't even know if I could play with these dudes. Then you find out you could play with these dudes, right? Then because you had such a great career in college, everyone thinks you're gonna go first round. You don't go first round. You go the second round. Then you find out, right? If you watch the Eagles Unscripted, you see how excited they was to get this guy. You see how excited they was to trade up and get this guy, bro. So like there was so many people that saw greatness in him, right? But he had to stick to the plan. He had to stick to the plan. He through the adversity, he even talked about when he made it to the league, the broken leg, the hamstring, sitting out 4 games. But what did he do? Him having to do that and come back and made him have to go against some of the best wide receivers in the world. As a rookie, he had to be on the practice squad, the scout team, and go against the best wide receivers in the world, Craig. And now, Super Bowl champ. Even in just that hour, just hearing the stories, that's just a fraction of everything he had to do, everything he had to go through, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy to me, bro. Like when you can look back on your life, and this is why it's so important. This is why it's so important, my guy. This is why it's so important to, when you accomplish what you want, to take a second and, bruh, we made it. We made it. And not just we made it, but at the end of the day, bruh, now what are we gonna accomplish? We made it. Let's take a breath. Let's enjoy the moment. Let's reset and figure out what's next. That is so fire. So I'm saying that to say this, bruh. You may not be in the NFL. You may not be a multimillionaire. You may not be all those different things, but you might. Who knows? But my point is, whatever you do, do it with greatness. Do it to the best of your ability. Lock in. Don't hold nothing back. Don't be afraid. I know life is going to do what it's going to do. You're going to experience loss, lessons, all those different type of things, wins, everything, right? Life is a roller coaster, it's up and downs. I always say this. You can't control certain things. You could do everything right and things could still go wrong, but you can always control how you respond. It's the one thing that you always in control of, is how do you respond to those things of life, right? And so I just want to encourage y'all, man, as we close and as we getting out of here, man, your greatness is not based upon the environment that you in. It's based upon the limitations that you put on yourself because you're distracted by the environment that you in. You're distracted by maybe a lack of resources. You're distracted by maybe somebody else got a little bit more than you around the same time. You're distracted about things that don't matter. So because you're spending all this time distracted, you're not spending the time discovering what's inside of you, bruh. You're not spending the proper time to discover who you are in the midst of adversity. So if you shift just a little bit and you start to focus on the things that truly matter and don't get distracted by the things around you, you're going to be great, bro. So understand that greatness is not measured by your bank account. It's not measured by none of that stuff. but it's you had a vision, you had a plan, you made a plan, you executed that plan, and now what was once a dream or your future is now your present. That is success from the smallest level to the largest level. And so I hope y'all be encouraged, man. God bless y'all. I love y'all. I just want to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, man, who changed my life, which is why y'all love the person that you see now, is because God loved me first and he taught me how to love me. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to encourage you guys in that. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay locked in with the channel. Man, we here planting seeds, bro. We planting seeds, watching people grow. And that's what this is about. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This is one step closer. This was one live stream closer, one video closer to us just being a better version of ourselves. Let's take it a day at a time and keep it pushing. It's your boy, Willie Gardens, and thank you for coming through to the House of Gardens. Y'all stay blessed. If you need any prayer